My son almost got dropped at his baptism, and it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in a church. My youngest son was being baptized, and the pastor had him in the water, and the words were being said, and everything was proceeding normally. And then my son kicked his feet out from under him. He just let go completely. He went totally limp. Caught the pastor off guard, and he almost dropped him, and I'm watching from the pew, not realizing what I was actually seeing. This wasn't just recklessness from my son. This was joy. This was complete trust. My son was so excited and so ready, so completely unafraid that he just let go. He just surrendered. Total, joyful surrender. I think about it often because I was baptized 3 times in my youth and not once did I kick my feet out. I would grip the pastor's arm and I made sure I was doing everything right. I held my breath and I counted and I wondered if I had believed correctly enough this time, or if I had repented sincerely enough, if I understood the doctrine correctly enough. I went into that water terrified and I came out of the water terrified. Immediately started calculating, did it count? Did I do it right? Was my heart in the right place? Did it take this time? 3 times gripping, 3 times coming up and running the math, 3 times terrified in, 3 times terrified out, because I wasn't trusting, I was performing. My son came up smiling. He didn't wonder if he was doing it right. He didn't grip the pastor's arm for safety. He didn't come up calculating. He just came up with joy. And sitting in that pew, I realized exactly what I was watching. You see, a few months before my son went into that water, I did. One last time, not like the first 3. The first 3 were me trying to earn something. This one was a door closing. Grace had found me and I was burying my works righteousness in the water, and I was never going back to it. That man was put to death. No more performing, no more gripping, no more coming up terrified. Done. My son watched what happened. He watched his father, an angry, violent man who gripped theology like a weapon for years, get brought low by the simplest thing in the world, the gospel of grace. Good news that was actually good news. And then he went into the water himself and he kicked his feet out. He could let go because the thing that would have taught him to grip was already dead. The fear, the performance, the spiritual violence that I inherited and would have handed it down to him, it stopped. Not in him, in me, and because it stopped in me, it never reached him. That was the Spirit's doing. I didn't break the cycle. Grace broke it. The Spirit took the gospel and did what the Spirit does. Made something new, made it in me first, and the fruit it showed up in was my son's kicked out feet. Jesus said, unless you come like little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. I used to think that meant innocent or humble or obedient, but I watched my son kick his feet out and I saw exactly what it means. Dependence, trust, the kind of dependence that doesn't help God hold you up, the kind that lets you go completely limp, the kind that almost gets you dropped because you're not tense at all. I think about everyone I knew and know in my old theology, all of us gripping, all of us holding on, all of us coming up from the water and immediately wondering if it took. All of us handing the fear down to our children. The system taught us to grip, and we taught them to grip, and the cycle never broke because the system never had the power to break it. Only grace breaks it. Only the gospel. Only Jesus. My son trusted the pastor to hold him. But more than that, he trusted that even if the pastor fumbled it, it would be okay. Because it wasn't really about the pastor. It was about the one the pastor represented. My son doesn't know what I saw that day. He was just being a kid. But Jesus said the kingdom belongs to such as these. He kicked his feet out at his baptism, and I gripped at my first 3. The difference wasn't maturity. It wasn't sophistication. It was that grace got to me before the system got to him. And the proof was a kid in the water with no fear in him at all. Just trust that Christ paid it all. He wasn't trying to help God save him. He just let go. That's what I want for you. Not the fear I carried into the water, not the grip I kept on the pastor's arm, not the calculation I ran on the way back up. Kicked feet out faith. The kind that trusts so completely you almost get dropped. The kind that comes up smiling. My son almost took the pastor down, and I've never seen anything more like the kingdom.